Hi and welcome to ClickData's course in the Advanced Aspects of Word. In the basic course, we went through just about what every Word user needs to know. In the advanced course, we will concentrate on working with longer documents and applying points learned in the basic course, while getting proactive tips on finer points. How to work on longer documents more rapidly, like with Outline View, to work on documents in groups or in teams, inserting information from other Microsoft applications for business purposes like Excel and Access, and using email and internet with Word. The course is divided into 6 chapters, each containing 6 parts as follows. The first chapter deals with long documents, and more or less how to make tables of contents, indexes, and other referencing entities. We can use the outline view to an advantage to achieve these. In this chapter, we'll see how to handle pictures, diagrams, photo clips, figures, tables, and the like. We'll see how to draw figures and use headings, word art, and special text effects in the effective and even exciting way. How we can do our document layout is the subject of this chapter. Using the layout tools, among other things. How to work with sections, column insertion and adjustments, and how to watermark your documents. Text can be linked to different pages, of course. We'll show you how to do this for making newsletters and brochures, for example. By combining the use of different features, like those for making tables and information fields, you can easily make forms. This so that, for instance, business information can be fed in quickly and correctly. How all this occurs, we'll get a chance to see in Chapter 4. Cross-cooperation between different Office applications has become yet more smooth and efficient. In the 5th chapter, we'll get a chance to see how Word can function with address databases and create labels for mailing purposes using Word's sister products, Access and Excel. Cross-cooperation between different Office applications has become yet more smooth and efficient. In the 5th chapter, we'll get a chance to see how Word can function with address databases and create labels for mailing purposes using Word's sister products, Access and Excel. Last but not least, we'll have a look at the very important and growing significance of the Internet with Word. We'll go ahead and create web pages using hyperlinks and use the web tools that Word has on offer. Since the communications world has become so vast, one important area the Internet can cover is team working using the shared workspace feature in Word. A place in cyberspace all invited members can commonly share. Well, as you can hear, there are lots of things to go through, so we'll start at once. Welcome to the course. Let's begin by opening a file in folder 1 called Wines of the World. In the basic course, I inserted a logo here in what we called the header. Now I want to get to it again, but as you can see it's locked and quite faint. If I go into View and header and footer, the logo gets darker. But now the text below has gotten faint instead. It's turned grey. This means that you can either be in the header to edit or in the text's body to edit. Right now, I am able to edit in the header, and we see the toolbar for this. I have a header as well as a footer in my document. Here I can switch between header and footer and come to the lower part where the footer is located. How far from the edge inside the footer my text or pictures will be is handled by File and Page Setup. In the Layout tab, I can decide how far from the page's edge I want the header, respectively the footer, to be. And we can either type in or choose which setting we want to have for this. And I can decide if I want this in the whole document, and so click on OK. As we can see, the footer has become a little smaller, and information that will be placed in there will wind up closer to the page's edge. So in order to put certain information in, I can simply click on some of the buttons on my toolbar. Insert page, number of pages, format page number, and so on. But I can also choose to insert auto text. And here we see many different things liable for insertion all at once. This one offers the information, author, page, date for insertion. Now we see at a click who has written the document. A colleague named Karen Jones. She is the author, and to the right we see our date, and in the middle we see the page number has appeared. We'll zoom in a bit and have a closer look at what we just did. Look at where we are, page 1. It becomes grey if we click on it. When I right-click on it, we see Update Field. Where 1 is a field that has been inserted. With these tabs here, I can insert even more fields. If I put in of and afterwards press the button Insert Number of Pages. We see here that the document has 6 pages, which is why the number 6 was entered automatically. If now I want to make the whole field the same font, we just have to mark it and choose one here. Arial is good. We have 9 points in the footer, so let's make this 9 points as well. If I close this, I now leave my footer and let's look at the entire page. And we see down here that the information has been placed in. And if I go down to the next page, we can see that we're even down here. And if I zoom down, go down to page 2, we see how it's been updated. Page 2 of 6.